Hello, everyone. Welcome once again after a short break, a boring international break, and an interesting one. We are back once again to review, or preview rather, Game Week 30 for the Premier League. Um, we will have some guests, of course, and there are some big games coming up. So let's start by introducing our first guest. Saurabh is back after a while, our Chelsea fan. Hello, Saurabh.
Hello, Sunil. How is football life going? Cricket is going fantastic.
It was boring, but then it's okay. Well, cricket kept us occupied, and more
Yeah,
than occupied. Okay, so let's get in. Vasu, our Manchester United fan. Hey, Vasu, how are you?
Doing good, Sunil. How are you doing? Hello.
Good, good. Are you dreading the weekend that's approaching because of the games, or are you happy for to see Manchester United back?
Uh, Both, I would say.
Okay. Well, let's get into it. Okay, so we have some big games coming this weekend. Some big games which could decide the direction of the championship, the Premier League trophy, also the direction of maybe top four or five. Um, so, without further ado, let's start our discussion with the biggest game for the weekend. It's City against Arsenal. Um, so, since you both are neutral parties, and of course I'm an Arsenal fan, I'll have my say. Um, I'll let you go, guys, go first. Saurabh, what are you looking forward to this game?
I
I know
am.
you want Arsenal
I
to
am.
lose.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not a neutral party here.
I know.
I will. I will support City. I don't want a London club to win a Premier League before us again.
Okay, okay.
So,
Vasu, yeah, go ahead.
so I was telling that this would be a game where, uh, if Arsenal can hold their nerve and score, one early goal, then it would be an even out race for them. Then I
Hmm.
guess the matches for Arsenal would be uh, are in equal contention as City. Both have equal amount of games. Along with that, the game the difficulty level of the game is equal after this. So
Yeah.
if Arsenal can get this win, I would not be happy. But that's how it is.
Well, okay. Let's move on to Vasu. Vasu, you have your say.
See, again, like Saurabh said that he's not a neutral party. I would not like another trophy to go to our city rivals, City. So I would like to support Arsenal, but my gut feeling says that it is going to be a City match, City win, because it's happening at their home ground, Etihad. Though I was recently seeing some stats of Manchester City against the top clubs, including Arsenal, where they have hardly performed there. They either drew or just lost it.
Hmm.
But since it is a home game, I feel that yes, City has a chance. But I'll be with you guys, Sunil.
Ah, thank you, thank you. Well, so I think it's going to be a difficult game, of course. Um, but so again, we're doing this right now. There's a press conference with Pep, who will be giving some updates on the injuries and all. Um, and I think that could play a big role, although it doesn't matter for us at this point of time. Um, we Arsenal have been doing exceptionally well. We've been controlling games. The only blip was probably the Porto game away, but that's a different team played in a different way. They had, they were playing with a mid block, and more of a defensive counter attacking football, which we are pretty sure City won't do. Having said that, um they have major issues with Akanji probably missing, Walker may be missing, even John Stones could be missing. So again, we have to wait for the updates. We'll find out from Pep this afternoon, um, on what the status is. But those are major misses for City. Defensively, offensively, they have, of course, the offensive players have been doing well. Kevin De Bruyne did not go for the international matches because he um, said he's injured or recovering from injury. But then we all know why he didn't go. But again, he's coming back from injury. Maybe he needs some time to rest up and recuperate on all those things. Um, One thing that we noticed in the previous games, KDB did not play the entire 90 minutes in any of the games. He maybe played up to 60 minutes. So there's that. But again, it shouldn't be bothering us. We did well against City at home, and we're probably the amongst the top three teams. We are the only team which hasn't lost a game against the other two top three teams. Um, so we're confident. I mean, usually City away, uh, as an Arsenal fan, we dread. We at this point of time, I'm not scared, or I'm not dreading the game. I'm looking forward to it. So that's a good sign. We have Arsenal has some issues as well. One of them being Saka pulled out. He's been carrying a niggle for a little while, but then uh, I think he would be fit. Um, Martinelli has been injured ever since that away game. Who was it against? Brentford, maybe, where he was bruised, or was it Sheffield? Sheffield. He got a bruise, um, and he probably might not be 100% available, or even if he's available, he probably would be on the bench. So that's the only issue that we have right now. Other than that, I think we have a fully fit squad, more or less, and that should be good for the run-in, which is coming in with an extremely busy April for Arsenal. There's that.
So my question to you would be, what would be your plan? See, Foden on one side and Doku on other side. I guess that's how Pep would start. So how would you try and control them? Because they both are, I would say, good runners. They carry the ball, they dribble well. Plus, they are fast. You know,
And then just to add, sorry, there I'm interrupting. You have Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle, who will
plus
clearly
Rodri.
go ahead. Yeah, plus Rodri. So there are a lot of passes that will be flowing around. So
I think with the
how do you plan?
tactics could be similar to what we did back when we were at home. We started with two number fives in the middle, number six in the middle actually,
Hmm,
which was Jorginho and Declan Rice. It could be
hmm.
again the same thing, Jorginho and Declan Rice, or could be Thomas Partey coming back again. So he played about 60 minutes in a under 21 game, friendly game for Arsenal during the international break. Um, so Partey is fit, so we don't know. Again, Mikel Arteta could spring as a surprise, but knowing him, I think he would probably continue to be conservative. The way, of course, we're going to set up is um is White is going to start on the Benjamin White would be on the right side. He's been excellent defensively throughout this season. On the left, of course, we have options now with Kivior, who has been doing well, and then Tomiyasu is also back. He's been exceptional. So the wingers are would have good control. Gabriel, he pulled out of the Brazilian squad, so he's rested as well. He's ready. Saliba only played one game. Again, I would say he's rested. So it's a good fit and rested defense. In the midfield, you have Rice, Jorginho, or Rice Partey. Again, we don't know. And then again, we'll have Odegaard, um, who would be doing both offensive and defensive duties, which he has done well. And then you'll have um, uh, on the right Saka, on the left either Martinelli or Trossard, or it could be even Gabriel Jesus who could come in there. And of
Who
course
will
in the
be in
middle,
center?
sorry,
Who will be in the center?
striker would be Hazard. Oh, sorry, Havertz. So yeah, and he's done well both for
Yeah.
Germany. He scored a goal, I think one goal and assist for Germany when he played during the international break, and he's of course during the since the beginning of 2024, he's been exceptional.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that I think would be the lineup. And tactically, we should be good.
Mhm. So would it be Raya or Ramsdale?
But definitely Raya. Ramsey is not coming back. The only reason Ramsey came back was because against Brentford, Raya is ineligible to play as he's on
Mhm.
loan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I guess let's see the match. I guess Sunday night.
Yeah. It
So
will be an
let's
explosive
hope.
game. I'll be
Yeah.
at the
Let's hope
bar
into
with a beer.
fireworks.
So we'll be ready.
Mhm.
Um,